Hey, cinema community, we're here at our local Regal Theater. Just got done seeing the movie Becoming Led Zeppelin in IMAX. This is our full movie review. Rebecca, what'd you think?
I'm not a Led Zepp super fan. That distinction belongs to several people in my life. However, I really did enjoy this documentary. It provided a lot of context for how their musical structure came to be.
I'm going to form my own band, and I know what it is that I want to do with it.
Oh, Jimmy's forming a band. You should give him a call. So I did.
And how they forged a relationship as a band.
I love this movie. I cannot listen to a Led Zeppelin song without thinking of my brother and all of his friends. They started at the very beginning when they were kids.
I got my first drum kit when I was 10.
And then how they came together.
You say, don't you dare play with that planty. He's a complete disaster.
How the music came about and how all of these things came together, all of their influences, and how they became Led Zeppelin.
I turned to Teresa at the end of the movie and go, wait, that's it? There's not more? I would love to see more. The care and attention to detail in this really surprised me.
Jimmy produced the album.
I wanted it to be something that they hadn't heard before.
The press, who didn't seem to like us.
It got ripped to pieces. People wouldn't even book the band.
If you've seen some of the footage that's been floating around as archival material, you'll probably be surprised to see there's more to that.
I was so impressed. There were ticket stubs, there were stills. Before there were music videos, there were videos.
We toured for months on end.
It was a whirlwind.
People are bashing down the doors to get him.
It's just absolutely ridiculous.
And I was so impressed. If there's a Led Zeppelin song you love, maybe there's a classic, you're probably gonna see this in the movie. Not just a snippet, but the entire song played by Led Zeppelin. That's your music video.
One of the most powerful things to me in the documentary was the reaction to their younger selves. It was kind of funny seeing them kind of go, oh yeah, I lived that life.
Our manager, Peter Grant, gets a tour together in America.
We're backstage at the Fillmore, and Peter says, if you don't crack it here, it's over.
So we were going to go in there like with a hatchet.
But also with the added vantage point of becoming these rock icons.
I love the fact that they were so kind and gracious toward one another. It wasn't, oh yeah, back in the day, eye rolling. It was just a really sweet relationship that they all had mutual respect. John Bonham even had an opportunity to speak.
The first time we played together, you could tell it was going to be a good group.
How wonderful is that? There was footage they were talking about never been seen before, never been heard before, and yet it was a complete Led Zeppelin documentary.
I'm really glad our team pushed us to see this. We got to see this in IMAX. It is exclusively playing in IMAX, so keep that in mind if you're looking for tickets. I really enjoyed how the soundscape of IMAX really heightened the Led Zeppelin experience.
Everyone knew that was a life-changing experience.
I cracked up. This movie was packed. It felt like a concert. Admittedly, Led Zeppelin's an older band, so a lot of gray hairs in the audience. But it was so great. You could see people tapping, kind of bopping along. It really was an enjoyable film for, I believe, a lot of people.
I was just out there throwing it up in the air.
We just recorded what we liked.
It really dovetailed together.
I don't think you have to be a super fan to enjoy this movie. In fact, there's a few people on our team that are fans, but maybe not super fans. A few that are like, well, how much of this do I remember? Even then, I think as a documentary, it stands on its own.
It'll be called Led Zeppelin.
And I thought, that's a terrible name. But I couldn't come up with a better one, so Led Zeppelin we were.
If you know the music, if you know the time period, it's just gonna elevate it that much more. Rebecca, what do you think? Is it worth a watch?
I think this is totally worth a watch. I love seeing documentaries like this that get into the process behind the band.
I agree. I think it's totally worth a watch. If you can catch it at one of your local theaters, definitely see it. And like Rebecca said, it's only playing in IMAX right now, so you're going to get a great experience.
This has been a review of Becoming Led Zeppelin. We want to hear from you in the comments. What's another time period you want to hear from the band about? And if you want to check out some of our other reviews, click the links to the right.